How we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy with It. I'm Will.
I'm Adri.
And what are we still doing today?
We're still playing games for Extra Life Game Day. Para los niños.
Para los niños. We are still playing games. For those that have been in the chat with us, we greatly appreciate it. For those of you watching this video once it's uploaded to YouTube, welcome. If you're watching it before the end of November, what do they still have the chance to enter for?
The big giveaway.
The big giveaway. And how do they enter the big giveaway?
By donations.
By donations. So there are several incentive levels. Just go down, choose the one that you want. It will enter you for that many entries into the giveaway. So make sure if you do want to enter, choose the correct pledge level. We had somebody earlier donate $50 as anonymous. So hopefully they didn't want to enter the board games and win. I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
Still...
Hopefully they left contact info or something so I can reach out to them, because if they were trying to get 300 entries, you technically want to do the $25 twice. But all right. With that said, we are up to the second game by WizKids. They are sponsoring this section of the stream. It is brought to you by the letter W and the letter K, WizKids, and the letter M and the letter R, Marvel Remix. That's Sesame Street. Okay.
I know Sesame.
She knows Sesame Street. So if you are not familiar with Marvel Remix, it is kind of a new game. It is based on the Fantasy Realm systems, which is basically a set collection game where you're trying to build the best hand of cards before the condition is met. In this case, it's once there are 12 cards in the discard area. There are variants in the regular Fantasy Realms. And then there's the Star Trek missions, which has a slight variant as well. This one doesn't have a variant, so we're going to play it the way it says in here. But I think a lot of people would agree in the two-player, the variant that was in Fantasy Realm seems to work a little bit better. But we're going to go ahead and flip at the camera. I will show you how to play Marvel Remix. The specific Super Spinball was the Christmas theme with 4 movies. Today's movies. But yes, that was the one that we just gave away. All right, there we go. We are currently set up for a 2-player game of Marvel Remix. And then why would that be?
Because there are 2 heroes
in this game. We are 2, if it's like Legendary, we are just shield agents recruiting all these heroes. All right, so basically the way this works, like I said, you are going to have these cards. Each of these cards is going to have a point value and some type of condition. So for example, here, the hack-in card, which is a maneuver, you get +6 for each red symbol card. Each red symbol card also counts as a eyeball card. I don't know what those mean. Some of the cards are going to have these things on it. So of course, they will tell us when we get there. The other thing are the villains, which are special cards. So you actually have 2 different decks.
I shuffled that several times.
I know, but then I just showed the bottom card. Not that we would ever get to the bottom card. The second is the villain. And on the villain, I'm going to shuffle. Similarly, you do awesome. Joseph just donated for another $25 for the big charity giveaway. Thank you, Joseph. Big shout out to Joseph. So Baron Zemo here, they give you a lot of points, so 15 points compared to most of the heroes. However, there is a negative, so you have to have -3 for each hero. And you can see here he has that red symbol on the side. I don't know if that red symbol means villain. No, it's just it's kind of like I guess a typing, because there's radioactive, so they're just different symbols, right? So good to have one, bad because you're going to lose points. In this game, in order to score any points, you must have at least 1 hero or ally, and you must have 1 villain. So you technically cannot discard your villain card. So you have to make sure that you're meeting those villain conditions. Now, of course, you can discard the villain card as long as you draw another villain card at some point during the game. All right, so that's pretty much it. So we're going to keep doing that on your turn. You get to draw a card or discard a card, and that is all. Joseph says three games, you believe. Yes, it is three movies. It was Christmas Carol, Christmas Vacation, and Elf. So we're going to start with 6 cards. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. And then 1 villain each. Uno. All right. So when we draw, we can draw from either pile. either the remix pile or the villain pile, or don't forget your villain. Make sure you take your villain. You gotta have him. Or you can draw from the actual discard pile. The game ends once there are 12 or 10 in this version. This is one of the problems that with every Fantasy Realm game, they keep changing the cutoff. Scoring, hands, end of game. There we go. Once there are 10 cards. So in the variant for Fantasy Realms, it's 12. The other difference is you don't start with any cards. You get to keep drawing cards, and you draw 2 at a time and take the one you want. So in a 2-player game, it helps a little bit because you are getting to see more cards on your turn. You're not limited to 1 card or 1 card. You can do 2 cards and then discard a card.
So
we do need to determine who goes first.
with our 20-sided extra life die for Children's Miracle Network giveaway.
Children's Miracle Network Hospitals.
Hospitals.
Yes, the giveaway is just something we're doing.
Yeah. Odd. You're the odd.
Well, that looks like even. That means Oddly gets to go first.
So first step.
You got to draw a card. You, unfortunately, because you're going first, have to draw from what's there. And I do believe with the donations we've gotten today, which is, only the first day, which we greatly appreciate, I think we are now ahead of Brothers Murph. So everybody out on Twitter, tell Brothers Murph that they are no longer number 1. I was joking, kidding. I would like to do something with the Brothers Murph. Maybe next year when they do their tabletop live for Extra Life, we can join them.
Yeah. So I have to have an Alaya hero. And
Yeah, now we kind of have to look at all of our cards to see what they say they do.
So the combos have to be how many cards again?
As many as you can do. You want to try to focus on. You want to try to focus on 1 or 2 conditions to try to build your deck around those. Okay. Okay. All right, I think I know what cards I want to get rid of. Did you draw?
See.
Oh, okay. Now you have to discard. But you don't know what your combos are yet?
I have a question. So the symbols here are what I need, but where are those in the
They're on
card?
the left side of the card.
That's what I need, or what? That
Yes,
is what they are.
That's what they are. What you need is on what's written on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. Never bad to be competitive when you're raising money para los niños. Yeah, that's like a little bit of competitiveness and having otherwise, why would they even have a ranking chart, right, of all the people that are on the team? All right, so Oddly got rid of Jean Grey.
Can you draw from that?
Yeah, if I need her. Oh wow, she's got stuff on both sides. Holy cow!
Because she transforms.
Oh, she flips over into the Phoenix. Now that is cool. So that is one new mechanic: is they transform if you have the other condition, and then it unlocks a bunch more. Villain. Get rid of a villain. Boop, boop. So the question is the Marvel theme going to help Audrey on this one? Because that's the key thing is, the first one was Fantasy Realm, so RPG, fantasy.
So blanked.
The other one was
What
Star
is
Trek.
what blanked is?
Blanked means that it has no text, meaning the text is ignored if it's blanked.
And I can discard that?
You already drew a card?
No.
Okay, draw a card first.
Yeah. And then can I...
Then you discard, yeah, whatever you want. So you can discard you wanted to discard, or discard the new card you got, whatever. Okay, so that's a running. Blanked if there's more than one hero in your hand. Well, that contradicts another card I have. Still hunting. Get rid of Berserk. So it looks like conditions are, for the most part, either going to be a positive or negative based on like other heroes and stuff. Because see, all the conditions seem to deal with the heroes.
Am I going to see this symbol, the symbol here on the cards, the location one? Like the symbols,
yeah,
they appear right
yeah,
there.
for locations or equipment. Mm-hmm. You still gotta discard, don't you?
Yeah.
Ja. Ja ist gut. Das ist gut.
How many can we have here?
Once we get to 10, that's the end of the game.
What?
That's where the strategy comes in.
Wait,
now
we have
again,
done
that's one of the
something like
things,
this.
like I said, with the 2-player game, it really, I don't want to say limits you, but it limits you, right? Because you're very restricted on what you can do. Get rid of that.
No, I still have not seen this. Is this going to appear
It's
in...
yeah, on one of them. I don't know which one. They're in there. Again, a disadvantage of 2-player. You don't get through the cards very quickly. Although I don't know. I mean, the end game is still 10 cards. So if somebody actually
Can
would
I
probably
draw
have
from
it.
here?
Yeah, you can draw the villains. Mm-hmm. Remember, the requirement is only to have a minimum 1 villain and a minimum 1 hero or ally. +5 with a location with the pink. -5 for each maneuver. That doesn't seem very helpful. Take good old cap. I'm gonna discard. Man. Yeah, it's location. The factory. In a factory downtown. Never had to be
so that is there.
competitive.
There is no icon.
Yeah, that is no icons at all. This one is just the text. Yeah, some locations don't have like this location.
But they would have this building.
Yeah, they would still have icons on them. Mm-hmm.
So do I need a hero, villain, and location?
You need a minimum 1 villain, 1 hero to score. Hero or ally. Either one, hero or ally. So some of them say ally, I guess. Like, I guess maybe like Mary Jane might be in here for Spider-Man, And that would be an ally, not a hero.
And the blanked means that if I don't get their condition,
that card is blank.
Does not count.
Does not count.
With a meet that condition, that card does not count.
This is a very thinky game. Didn't you need him for that location you just took?
Huh?
Didn't you need him for that location you just took?
No, I took this one.
Yeah, it's blank unless you have a villain with that symbol. That's a villain with that symbol.
Why?
So you have to keep Ultron.
I was...
Well, no, I mean, but you'd want this to go with Ultron. Unless you don't have another card you want to get rid of. Okay. Problem is now I have to start doing math because I have to figure out like which card do I get rid of and how many points am I going to lose for getting rid of it. That's a card I just picked up too. It's kind of that's the problem is now I'm at that point where I've got to do math to figure out, okay, is that going to give me more points than what's currently in my hand?
This is together. I have to have both, or can I?
No, you get +5 for every red, and you get +5 for every runner.
But I can have only one of them.
They could have both symbols. Or no, you choose a symbol. You have both. Yeah, it may receive that bonus once for each card or tag, and you hold a variety named. If a card has more than one of the same tag, it scores for each instance of the tag. Oh no, it is. It's for each instance of the tag.
So it will give me 5 even if I have one but not the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's for each tag. It's not each individual card. It says if a card has more than one of the same tag, it scores for each instance of that tag. So if you had a card with 2 of the red thing, you'd score twice on that. If it's got a red and an orange, you'll score the red and the orange.
And if it has only one?
It scores just the one.
Just the one, okay.
It scores for both those colors, basically. So if you have a handful of reds and greens, that's a good card. Fortress Stone. Oh, that's a weird one. I've been holding on to her, hoping I'd get another one of those symbols, and I just haven't been able
You're gonna end the game, Will.
That's how the game works.
No, don't end
That's
it.
how the game works. Don't end it. I'm having too much fun. I'm having too much fun.
I know.
He says, I know.
I just remembered I always make mistakes because I don't read well on this type of games.
Oh, because you're too much the wording and then having to like
to
translate.
read it, not translate, just to make sure that I am not picking something that contradicts something else and mess up with the.
Yeah. Oh, I misread something. Yeah, I just did what you said. I just misread something. Oh, that hurts me. So yeah, he works with that Ultron you got.
But so that this.
So did that. I mean, I personally with that Ultron, you just get both of those and add up your scores. This looks decent. I'm a sucker for Marvel theme. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think now they've got enough themes. You got, Star Trek, Marvel, and regular fantasy. Respect for anyone playing games in a second language. Oh, he says respect for you playing in second language. So Toad gave you more points than what you would get for adding all those together. You got to do the math in your head. That's what I said. You basically have to now do math. When you pick up a card, how many points is that going to give you?
You're right. But.
And would he still give you more points if you discard a different card, right?
Can I go back?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not that good.
When you got rid of that, it made me wonder, because I imagine that should give you that card should give a lot of points if you built your hand around that.
Well,
it's still yours. You were drawing Toad.
Oh, see, so I'm gonna draw from here. Oh my god, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, and you can discard the card you draw. You don't have to take it into your hand.
Where are the eyes? I don't see the eyes.
Jean Grey that you got rid of had an eye. Okay. He's got an eye.
That's one for each. Oh, I'm not ready to put this card. Not really that good for me.
Oh, there's that pink thing you wanted.
I don't want that.
Oh, this is gonna be probably the final one. Oh, and it's not the card I want. All right, so.
So she wants more.
This is a weird one. And I think they actually have a rule clarification for this one. I'm confused. I gotta reread. This is weird. The number of cards with the arrow changes how much each arrow tag is worth. Storm Cyclops would give Grunt a bear of 27th if they are 3 cards and have 1 tag. Oh, so you have 3 cards, 1 tag, so it'd be 9 times 3 is 27. If you had Hawkeye, he has 2, so it'd be worth 7. So it'd be 2. Oh, and Lockheed. So you'd have 3 times. So it'd be 9 times. How'd you get 21? Oh, 3 times 3. 1, 2, 3. You only have 2 cards. Why is it 21 instead of 27? 1, 2, 3 gives it 9 times 3 is 27. 1, 2, 3. Oh, because it's 2 cards. Okay. That's math. That's painful. Math this late. This was not a good game for a late game because of all the math. So that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so I like that. Get rid of this. Is that the best play? No. Don't get rid of that. Woo, never mind. Whoopsie. That combos off that card I just picked up. Oh, I've kind of messed myself up a little bit here. So, because this is the last turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's it. So there's 10. That's it. I don't think you get one. I don't think you get one more. Milton. Oh, Milton's clapping his hands para ti. Papa. Gracias, Papa. Is this your last video of the day? No, David, we have one more after this, Sagrada. So we have Sagrada and the Glory expansion that we will be giving a copy in the big bundle and a copy away in the stream. So at the end of the game, oh, no, that's not it. Game ends when there are 10 cards in discard area. Yep, so as soon as there's 10 cards. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to add up our points. Where's our Colombian pin? El pin de papá. Comprar para mí.
Papá, mira. Es el esfero de los juegos.
Yep. Well, that's a Papa is still here. I don't know if Papa is still here.
¿Estás aquí, papá?
A and W. All right. So put our cards out. Notice there's 7 cards, so I'm wondering if there's no way to get an extra card like in the other ones. All right, now you got to put them out like this.
You have to read the whole thing.
Yeah. All right. So card number 1 for me is Kang. He's minus 10, but I get plus 5 for each different tag. So 1, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, that's very villain.
25, 30.
Minus 10?
35. Minus 10, so 25. That's why I wanted her to flip. Although I didn't actually gain any more. Now that I think about it, I didn't gain any more. I would have gotten 2 more for this, though. Oh, but I needed 3. I need 2 mutants, and I only have 1 mutant. That's what I was digging for. I was trying to find one more mutant. I could have gotten him, but I didn't have another villain with that symbol, so it wouldn't have done me any good. All right, so what's your first card? Is Falcon. Falcon
6.
is 6 by himself. Okay. Card number 2 is Storm. She just gives me 4.
3.
3. What's his thingy at the bottom, though?
No, transform with 2 or more eye, but
you didn't have it.
I didn't get any eye.
3? Well, you got rid of Gene earlier before you got him, I guess.
That was one of my first ones, yes.
So card number 3, Gene gives me 3. She doesn't transform.
Minus a little. 4.
4. Okay. Card number 4 is Captain America. 4 plus 2 for each other hero, plus 4 vibranium. So I have 2 other heroes. So 2, 4 plus 4 is 8. Yeah.
5. No, plus. Oh no, I didn't get.
5 plus
God
8
of
with
Father.
Thor or
Of Thunder.
or God of Thunder. Oh, it was worthy. That was what came out.
I didn't see them.
So 5. All right. Card number 5 assembled 0, but I get +4 for each hero, so I have 3 heroes. So that's 12.
14.
14, but it's -20 unless with 2 or more red symbols.
But I have.
Yeah. Okay. So you get 14. Card number 6, avoid crossfire. So I have 1, 2, 3. So with 3, they're each worth 9 points each. So that's 3 times 9 is 27.
9 for each technology. I don't know.
No, red symbol. Yeah.
Red symbol. So
1, 2, 3,
4.
4 times 9 is 36. Mjolnir. He's worth 10 blank unless with worthy or with a hero or ally with the Mjolnir symbol, which he has, so it's worth 10. And card number 7 for you.
5 for each, so 20.
Yep, 20. Okay, Calculador. Lista? Un momento, she says. But we do have to go get food before we play Sagrada, though. So we are going to eat. We'll be back at 8 para Sagrada. Okay. 6, 3, 4, 5, 14, 36, 20.
88.
25, 4, 3, 8, 12, 27, 10.
89.
89. 1 point. Wow. And I thought I had a bunch of big numbers and you were like, oh, that 36.
That
36 was really, really good.
I have not won any game.
Did I get the medal again? Me medal.
Well, I have no. Oh no! I won the school. I want one.
See?
I want something.
The chocolate, I won. The pinball, I won. What else we played?
I want one. I'm sure.
Brew, I won.
Then there was something
Almanac,
that you needed.
I won.
The skulls. I want the skulls.
Skulls. Sudic. Yeah, you won
skulls.
skulls. You won Sudic. Yeah, because we did that on your calculator. You are correct. All right, guys. So we go. That is Marvel Remix. If you are interested in Marvel Remix, WizKids has it for you. However, you can also win this by doing what? Donating, because we will have a copy sent to you from WizKids for our big bundle giveaway. Links down below, links up above, links all over the place. Just make that donation. We will be back for those of you in the live stream in about 30 minutes so we can get a bite to eat. And then we'll finish off the stream with Floodgate Game, Sagrada. We do have a copy of Sagrada with the Glory expansion that we will be giving out during the stream. Plus, a copy is also going to be in the big box bundle, so you'll be able to get it there as well. Otherwise, until then,
Adios.
peace.